Hello everyone, I'm Gail from Time to Thrive with Tapping. This is a very quick introduction video to what's commonly known as tapping. And tapping is called emotional freedom techniques. And it is exactly that. It enables us to tap into ourselves, literally, and gain emotional freedom over whatever problem or issue it is we're dealing with in any given moment. So EFT is an energy psychology technique that taps into the body's meridian systems. So it's based on ancient Chinese acupuncture without the needles and also modern psychology. So it combines the two. So we're working with the energy system of the body whilst working with the psychology, the mind and the thoughts, etc. So literally we tap on meridian points whilst focusing on a problem or an issue. And that issue might be a thought or it might be a physical feeling within the body. Either way, it taps into that and enables us to tap into the mind and actually switch off any sort of stress response or uncomfortable feeling, and also calm the nervous system down. So it does quite a few things, but let's keep it really simple in this video. And I'll take you through a very quick example of how to tune in and tap into a problem and quickly release it. So as I said, as we're tapping and focusing on a problem, it sends a calming signal to the amygdala and hippocampus in the brain and calms down the nervous system, so we're able to think more rationally then and start to rewire our brain and how we're processing the problem and the issue. Also feeling a lot calmer and settled in the body. So let's begin. Step one is to identify the issue or the problem. So give it a name, and it might be, as I said, a thought, a feeling like anger or frustration, or a thought pattern such as I can't do this, or it might be a physical feeling in the body. It might be pain that you have in your shoulder or your knee or something like that. So identify the issue, give it a name, and then step two is to rate it out of 10. So if 10 was the worst possible and it's 100% true, give it a 10. Some people even say it's more than that if it's really, really bad. Or it might be a 5 if it's a problem, but it's there, but it's not affecting you too much. So give it a number, and then we begin to tap. So we'll just use something as an example. Say you have a pain in your knee and it's an 8 out of 10. So we're going to use that as an example, but you can focus on whatever the problem is for you. So let's begin. The first point is the karate chop point, where we say a setup phrase, where we learn to accept ourselves with the problem. Tapping on the karate chop point. Even though I have this pain in my knee and it's an 8 out of 10, I still completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this pain in my knee and it's really hurting me, I still completely love and accept my body. Even though I have this pain in my knee, I deeply and completely accept myself. Good. Now, top of the head, focusing on the problem. Feeling that pain or feeling that emotion. Eyebrow. Just in the inside, at the end of your eyebrow there, that pain in my knee. So we just say a reminder phrase every time we tap on a new point. Side of the eye, which is just on the bone at the very edge there. This pain in my knee. So we're just reminding ourselves of what we're tapping on. Under the eye, right underneath the middle of the eye there on the bone. This pain in my knee. Top of the lip, right in the middle, this pain in my knee. Chin, this pain in my knee. Collarbone, just underneath where the collarbone ends and out a little bit, just there. And just tapping, they say roughly about 7 times, but there's no need to count. But every time you say the reminder phrase, just move to the next point. This pain in my knee. There's a point under the arm for a woman where the bra strap would go if you wear one, or in line with the breast line there in the middle. Good. And then I also include wrist point, this pain in my knee. And I also include the fingers. And there's a point on the inside of the fingers, but I just squeeze like this to make it a little easier. And I like to include the finger points because they're easy to do anywhere, anytime. Anytime you feel stressed or that problem's come up for you, you can literally just tap on the fingers if you're out and about. Back to the top of the head, this pain in my knee. This pain in my knee. Or, as I said, this anxiety you're feeling or stress, whatever the problem is that you're focusing on. It might be an emotion like anger or frustration or sadness. Focus on that, this sadness, this anger, this frustration, whatever it is for you, this pain, and keep tapping. Do a couple of rounds and then take a break. Reassess it out of 10. Maybe it's dropped to a 5 or a 4, or maybe it's still there. Maybe you need to do a couple more rounds until it really starts to shift. So then you would keep tapping on what's left there. So this remaining anger or this remaining pain, and do some more rounds of tapping on that remaining issue until you get it down to a 0 or a 2 or something where it feels happy to be at, or for you it feels more comfortable and something you can deal with and move on through your day. So I hope that helps. Happy tapping, and just look out for more videos. We'll be going more in depth as we go along. Thank you. Have a great day.